Okay, so I mean, I'm getting a lot of questions around people locking in rates historically very, very low. Isn't now obviously an opportune time to lock in? Um, Without question, I'm telling you right now that locking in is actually mostly a very bad idea right now. There's a few things to be aware of. If you have a variable rate, lots, I should say lots actually, but many variable rates don't have any risk of fluctuation of the payments. That's how they're set up. It's principal to interest ratio that's changing, not the actual payment. So if that's the case, you really have no risk. The government has said when it comes to prime rate, remember the prime rate doesn't just affect your variable rate mortgage. It's got implications for currency, implications for investment, exports, all those types of things. It's not just your variable rate mortgage. Um, it it has huge implications by adjusting. The government's been very clear that it's 3 years before they start touching that. So we know variable's low for 3 years, and so that's a really, really important consideration at this perspective, at this interval of things. The variable is slightly lower than the fixed rate, and this is where people get tripped up. If it's not that much lower, shouldn't I just take a fixed rate? Well, the big thing you always have to remember is that low interest rates mean high penalties you pay out. So if you end up selling, if you end up getting divorced, if you end up anything happen with your mortgage, where you have to pay it out early. This means that you're going to pay a massive penalty. Let's put some numbers on that. You could have a $400,000 mortgage, be somewhere around $2,500 for a variable and closer to 16, 17 grand for a fixed rate. So you don't want to be locking in. You want to keep flowing that variable, especially because we know it's going to stay low for 3 years. Now, the last piece of advice I want to give you on that, a lot of people say, "Well, remember back in the '80s when that happened." These are not economic realities that have the risk of happening because of how many things are tied to it. So, yeah, do not lock your variable in. If you have any questions around your mortgage, if you're wondering about, hey, how could I move a fixed to a variable, or maybe drilling down your individual situation, do reach out to me though, because it's good to kind of know the dynamics of your particular mortgage and see why you wouldn't lock in. Is there any opportunity where it might make sense to lock in? Not all fixed rates created equal, so that's something to consider as well. So if you need help, hey, I'm here for you to help you with those. So um, if you can, underneath here, there is a link to reach out. There is you can private message us, all that kind of jazz, and we'd be happy to give you a hand with any of these types of things.